He's gonna let me buy Valkyrie Helm for 1.7? What? Okay, that's strange. He sent me the UAID. Let's check this out. That's strange. Well, yep, everything looks pretty good to me. He's owned it for a month, so yeah, you know, why would he get rollbacked? You know what? Let's get this. So from what you might have just seen in that intro, it is definitely going to link to what we're going to be talking about today, which is checking over the UAID history and how you can use this to your advantage while making deals to ensure protection from rollbacks. Okay, because like I said in my past video, a lot of the videos and the lessons are going to be mainly about the rollbacks now, because it's very important. Everyone seems to be losing a lot through them. So to begin, I'll go over why something like this is so important for your future as a seller within the current state of the limited black market. Rollbacking is one of the most prevalent issues when buying limited, and avoiding this is crucial to preserving your capital so you can stay safe and effectively build up your wealth over time. If you do not take these steps like this though, you are essentially leaving your success up to luck alone. Another reason this is so important, by the way, is because rollbacks don't just put you at risk of losing your item, but also your account, which could have other items stored on it that you simply cannot afford to lose over one bad deal. So with all that out of the way, let's get into an example for what you're looking at an item UAID, and to see, well, to keep yourself safe. So the first example is going to be, there's going to be two playful vampires we're going to look at today. Alright, so this is very interesting because it's a lot of hidden inventory before it got given to one of my students called Callum. He's a staff member now, but yeah, this was his until it got deleted. Now, the reason why it got deleted was because at the time when, so there was a trader, and it was this person here, okay? He's same as the other guy that had everything others hidden and deleted. And it hasn't even been 30 days when I'm recording this right now, and he literally just sold everything, okay? Which means because he traded for it, he was a trader, right? So, which means he didn't USD buy the item. Now, when we're talking about, this is one of the ways, by the way, we're going to be talking about right now of how to avoid getting rollbacked. And it is literally just by waiting until the trader has lost the item that he legitimately got it for without breaking the terms of services for 30 days. If you do not wait for that to happen, then you will most likely get rollbacked. Or what will happen is that some silly USD buyer is going to do the rollback, and instead of getting the rollback, he's just going to get the item deleted, okay, which is what happened. This guy tried to rollback it, and yeah, it got deleted, okay, because of the way he got it. Now, if you're a USD buyer and you are thinking about trying to rollback scam someone, please don't do it, okay? Because you're not going to get the item back. Roblox is just going to say, well, you got it under illegally against our terms of services, so we're not going to give you the item back. Then after they've responded back to you in around 15 to 30 minutes time after that, they're going to think highly suspiciously, and they're going to think no. we're going to delete this now to stop any further action of going against terms of services. Why? Well, with this trade, it was simply because there has definitely been it was definitely poisoned, that's for sure, because this guy probably did he probably also did a rollback. Now this one is very confusing because it's a lot of hidden things, so I can't just tell you things, which is the problem. So what I recommend doing, if you do see a lot of these X's that don't really give you enough proof to say if you can buy or not buy, I would just say no, I'm not getting it, because it's just you don't know what's happening. And I know this for a fact, there's more than just this guy that's had it, although he has had it for a long time. It's clear to me that it's even been beamed and it was super poisoned, okay, because there's a lot of hidden inventories, and you know. And now if we have a look at, yeah, so it got, right, so here's the thing, right, so there was a user before him, so he had this and then he USD bought it to this user, okay, which means also Callum was the fourth owner, okay. Now you want to try and get limited in the first or second, you know, ownership of when it's against terms of services, because let's say for example the legit trader didn't ask for a rollback but the USD buyer did, they're not going to delete it. They're just going to deny the person's rollback and they're going to get on with their day, and not, you know, they're going to forget about that, because it doesn't really raise their awareness because it's not really gone to many places. But if you were the fourth or fifth person that's had it and it's been transacted over a lot of suspicious activities, then they are just going to delete it. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So we're going to move on to a playful vampire now. So yeah, this is Callum's again. Callum's playful vampire that got lost. This is from the same USD seller. So this was quite interesting. So we found out here. So this was the trader who got it legitimately, and we know that because over here around this area she did an upgrade for the playful vampire, and then over time she sold it. Now she sold it to this user, and this is where it got under the term, well, it was illegally then against terms of services. As you can see, this is definitely USD bought. This guy bought millions of value, almost 2 mil. And then a couple of days later, it went to this guy. Now, this guy's not cool, okay? This is the guy that got his, well, that got Callum's playful vampire deleted because he requested the rollback, okay? How do I know this? Well, simply because this user at the time had too many limiteds on hold when he USD sold it to Callum, because he also has a high chance of getting banned when requesting the rollback, because Roblox is instantly going to know now how he got his other limiteds as well, and he couldn't take that risk. So I know for a fact that definitely was not him, and it was definitely this user here, which means because the legit trader didn't do the rollback, it was just deleted and not rolled back to this user. And why was it deleted? Because again, Callum was the Callum was the fourth owner of when this was against the terms of services, which means it is going to be a high, that limit is in huge danger of it just getting deleted because a USD buyer decided to try to get it back off him, which it's going to fail every single time, okay? You're not going to get past it. You know, there's like a 0.01% chance you are. I've not seen anyone do it. I haven't been able to do it. No one's been able to do it. And I lost my Valkyrie helm from a token log, and yeah, no one's been able to do it so far. I think someone has been able to do it, but that was a little while ago. I don't know anyone recently in the past couple of few months. It's a very rare thing that happens, but it can come across sometimes. So that was, again, if you guys are seeing the pattern of what is going on, let me know down in the market general chat on the Discord server. Okay, so we went through resps, I think. No, we didn't go through resps, my bad. So this is another playful vampire of a staff member called Respro. He also did lose his playful... Oh, my camera is just lagged out. But yeah, he also lost his playful vampire because he did his warranty for too long. Now, here's what happened here, okay? So, as we can see here, I found out the other day that this was the trader who got it legitimately. He did a trade with this guy. I think this guy was downgrading his playful vampire, so he got a good upgrade for it and then decided to USD sell it to his holder. This is an account holder. Now, we can definitely tell that this user USD bought it because it, yeah, shot right up. You can see that's definitely... Oh, you can't see the thing, can you? I'll just... Yeah, you can definitely see that this is USD bought. So let me just raise my camera so you can see me. There you go. I might put it over here this time. Let me know where you want my camera to be, by the way. I don't know which way is better. We're going to put it here today, though, so you can see the graph. So here's where it went a bit wrong, okay? Because there was some slight miscommunication, again, with a USD buyer that decided to try and roll back it after getting unterminated. Okay, so this user got unterminated by Roblox support, and then she made another ticket say, I would like to roll back this playful vampire. But she bought it on Agorite. So you know what Roblox is going to say, right? We're going to give you it back because you got it against our terms of services. The exact same stuff that you're going to get every single time. Okay, you're going to get it. They're going to decline your request, guys. So don't be doing it. Okay, the only person that can get a legit rollback is this user here. Okay, it's the only one because he was the one who legitimately traded for it, right? So you can't get it back. And remember, Roblox is going to go through all the transactions within 30 days, which is why I say wait until the trader cannot get the item back, which means really you can be the first person to start to get it against the terms of services, but you have to speak with the trader about it. You know, how long has he had the item for and stuff like that. Now, because this user decided to roll back it got deleted, okay? Because Resp here decided to do a 4-day warranty for a 2.5, which is really good. However, the warranty was just a little bit too long, and he lost his money. But yeah, it's a big shame. It is, because now I've got to owe him $200, which is fine. But yeah, ouch. It's a shame. It is a huge shame. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and that's how we lost it. But you see the same pattern again, right? Resp was the 1, 2, 3. Again, Resp was the 4th owner. Again, the 4th owner to own this USD item, and it got deleted. Okay, if he was the 2nd or 1st owner, it wouldn't have gotten deleted, even if the USD buyer would have decided to request the rollback. Roblox wouldn't have cared because it's not been through enough suspicious transactions for them to go, this is ruining our business, we're going to delete this item to avoid any other loss of funds, well, income for the Roblox company. So they don't bother if there's not many, but if there's 4 or more, they're just going to delete the item. So you've got to be there on time. You cannot be too late. Okay, if you realize you're going to be the 4th person to buy this USD item, do not get it. Okay, remember, honestly though, it's best to see, for example, like let's say this was me, I would wait for this guy to have had the limited long enough, which would have been 30 days or 25, so then this user cannot roll back it, because in that case then, if you're the 2nd buyer, and if this guy tries to roll back you, he's going to say no because of the way you got it, and it's not going to get deleted because you're going to be super safe. Being the 2nd buyer is the best place you can be. 1st is a lot better than 3rd and 4th though. It's a whole lot less risk with the trader because you can get in contact with him, you can negotiate, you know, how long have you had this item for, etc. Oh, I said this before, my bad. But yeah, it's just a lot, it's really good if you do that. Instead of being right at the top of here and then relying on the 5th user who is clearly going to get deleted if you're doing warranty. Such a bad idea, don't do it. Now, before I end this video, I'm going to show you the differences between these two UAIDs compared to mine and why I haven't got rollbacked. I'm going to show you right now with a beast mode that I bought and resold to me, and I made around $90 with. $90 profit on a low demand item in the Roblox market, which is pretty good, okay? So, this is me, okay? Now, this is the trader. Now, luckily, this is the account holder, and this trader owns this account, so I knew exactly what was happening. I contacted the trader and I went, hey, please tell me more about this item. He's like, yeah, sure. So I transferred it to this account. That's what he said to me. It's like, cool, no problem, okay. And because I knew that straight away, I was basically the first owner to own it, the first owner. So I started going against terms of services, which means even if this guy tried to roll back, or even, well, you've got to be careful. I said to him not to roll back in that account. Well, I said to him not to roll back at all until he sold it or whatever, right? But if he tried to roll back it in this account, he would have gotten declined because, well, number one, it would have been from the same IP address. Number two, again, it would have been a suspicious activity because it was a transfer. Now, this was traded, so let's say, you know, he did have this item for a long time as well, which is probably why you want to be careful when dealing with traders. I'm going to look into this more, but there will be a solution around how to deal with traders when you know, buying the items. I'll let you know about that, but it's really important to be this first or second buyer for the USD item, not the fourth or fifth. Okay, yeah. Because these two were connected together, we made a good negotiation. I was able to make huge profits safely without getting rollbacked. So communication is always key as well when avoiding to get rollbacked. And yeah, to be honest with you guys, that is the video about rollbacks. If there's some things you maybe don't understand and you need to ask me any questions, please DM me. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. My message is always open. If this video made no sense and you still need more help understanding, again, my messages are open. Please ask me. I want to help you guys avoid getting rollback scammed. So that's going to be it for now. And yeah,